Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing an August favorites video. Actually first, there's children outside and they scream for absolutely no reason at all. So if that happens and you hear it, I'm sorry. They're just little shits. They throw shit at my house. They've broken windows and shit before. I hate them. I hate those children so much. Anyways, so on to my favorites. I have makeup, I have skincare, I have random favorites, but yeah. Anyways, so my very first favorite is this L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Makeup in the shade Natural Ivory, and everybody and their mother has talked about this, but this works really well. I tried this a while ago and I hated it. I don't know if they reformulated or if my skin's changed because it's been a couple of years, but I got this again because it was the only one that I could find at Ulta in the drugstore section that was light enough for my skin. So yeah, this you can build up. It covers my face real nicely. I only have a really thin layer, so you can see a little bit of the scarring, but not too much. I do have pretty bad scarring on my whole face, but you can barely tell. But yeah, this is just really nice, and it's really thin, liquidy, but I like that, and it's nice. That's really cold. Okay. Anyways, then I put that foundation on with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. It's $6 at Ulta. Mine's dirty because I used it today on my face. But it's, like, I didn't know what all the hype about beauty sponges were, like the Beauty Blender and stuff like that. But now I do. It makes everything go on so much smoother and nicer and more even, and just saves so much time. And I don't even know where to start or end with this. I can say so many good things about it, and this is super cheap and it works really well. It's really easy to maintain, and I love it so much. So yeah. Anyways, moving on to the eyes, I have this L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Mango Mascara, and in all honesty, the packaging drew me in, just the pretty metallic pink, and on the cardboard there's little panda bears, and it was so cute. But the formula is really well too. It's really good. A lot of people don't like it because it has this really bendy wand, but I really like that. I feel like it doesn't make my lashes so clumpy. With the kind of lashes that I like, which I like more length than volume, but I still do like a little bit of volume. This does that really nicely, and I love it. So yeah, this is really great. I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about this. People don't like the wand, the formula. It makes their lashes clumpy or spidery, but it doesn't do that for me. So if you've had a different experience, I'm sorry, but it's not the same for everybody. The next eye product that I have is a Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour thing in the shade 35 Tough as Taupe, and it's a grayish taupe color, and it's just beautiful, and it's pretty creamy, and it goes on my lid really nicely, and I wear it under my regular eyeshadows because I've been using a lot of cool toned eyeshadows, and I think this just looks really nice underneath it, and it helps them last. And yeah, I have it on under my shadow today. I don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, it looks real nice. And it's really easy to apply too. I don't know, it's just simple, and it helps with makeup application, so I like it. I like things that make things easier. Okay, I need my Dr. Pepper. I have it on this Black Flag coaster that I made for my mom for Mother's Day, so that's pretty cool. I made her a set of coasters with a bunch of her favorite punk bands, so that was fun. Anyways, moving on, back to the favorite. So the next thing, the shadows that I have been wearing is from the Maybelline the Nudes palette. This is an excellent, excellent palette. I've had this for about a month. It took me forever to find. Like, as soon as they launched it, I was like looking for it everywhere, and I couldn't find it because everybody was buying it, so it sold out everywhere. But I finally found it at Walmart for 10 bucks. And the shadows are super creamy and pigmented. And if I can get this open, I gashed my finger open because I was making a smoothie. And I cut my finger, so I'm sorry for my ugly finger, but that's what all the colors look like. There's some nice cool tones, which I love those a lot. There's some more warm tones, there's mattes, there's satin, there's shimmers, there's neutral shades, there's everything, and they all work really nice for me. I've heard some people say that theirs are chalky or whatever, but mine are not. Mine are super pigmented, especially for a drugstore eyeshadow. They're soft and they go on really nicely, and again, I have those on today. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see that well from that far, but yeah, it's real nice. I used the cool toned ones because I feel like cool toned eyeshadows look better with my skin tone and my eye color. I have blue eyes. They kind of look just like nothing, really, from the camera. But I have blue eyes, and I feel like cool toned eyeshadows look better on me and my skin tone and my hair color and everything than warmer toned ones do, but the warm tones still look really nice. And I feel like this palette is suitable for everybody, and it's really cheap, it's really nice, and it's great. It's really, really nice. I love it. Anyways, the last eye thing is for the eyebrows, and it's, again, what I have on today, and it's the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. It comes with I should probably open it to show you. That'd be smart. It comes with a wax and a powder and a little brush, but I don't use that. I know that I have blonde hair, so technically I should be using a lighter shade, but my brows are naturally just really, really dark, even though my natural hair color is dirty blonde, but my eyebrows are even darker than this. They're almost black. But yeah, this just makes everything a lot easier. I was using eyeshadow before and it was just death and I hated it, so yeah, this is lovely and it makes it look real nice, I think. So the next favorite is this Sinful Colors Sinful Shine with Gel Tech nail polish in the shade Most Sinful. That's the name. And it's a beautiful cobalt blue. The lighting makes it look a lot darker, but it's a lot more vibrant. I have it on my nails today, and I bought this like a month and a half ago, and I've been non-stop wearing it. It has been on my toenails, it's been on my fingernails non-stop. I haven't worn no other polish at all. I constantly paint my nails with this. It's not the longest lasting. That's the one thing that I will say that's not too good about it is it does not last very long and chips really easy, but the color is so pretty, and with the right top coat, it will probably last average amount of time. So yeah, it's beautiful and I love it so much. I was looking for this specific cobalt blue for forever and I couldn't find it in any brand, and I finally found it in this one, and it's beautiful. The next favorite is a Burt's Bees chapstick, and this is just the mango one, and I like all of them. The peppermint and the pomegranate and every other one that they have. It's not just specifically the mango, but I ran out of this because I accidentally ran it through the washer because I suck. I forgot to take it out of my pocket, which can ruin your clothes, so check your pockets. This really, really, really moisturizes your lips, and I had to buy another one after I ran it through the washer, but they didn't have Burt's Bees. They were all out of it at the grocery store that I went to. So I couldn't get it, so I got a different one instead because I was so desperate for chapstick, and oh my god, my lips were disgusting. I got like a special medicated chapstick, and my lips were so irritated and stingy and peeling, and it was disgusting. But I finally picked one of these up a couple weeks later, and my lips just love me for it. It's lovely. I keep saying that, but it's amazing. I didn't know how much I loved it until I had to go without it. And the same thing applies for my next favorite, which I mentioned in my last one as well, and it's my Lush Celestial Moisturizer and my Lush Aquamarina Cleanser. This clears up my skin like none other. It gets rid of scarring and all sorts of things like that. I have dry, sensitive, acne-prone skin, and this doesn't irritate it. It works with it, which is hard to find anything that works with my skin, because usually acne-prone is oily and all sorts of things like that. So, yeah. But I ran out of my little samples of this, and so I didn't have money to get the full size at the moment, so I had to go a while without it, like a few weeks, and my skin just looked dull. I had lots of just breakouts and unevenness in my skin, and as soon as I picked this up again, my skin just looked more radiant. It started to clear up, and it's beautiful. I really, really love it. It makes my skin amazing, the best that it's ever been. This is kind of pricey. I don't usually spend this much money on anything, really, but this really, really is worth it, and a little tiny bit of it goes a super long way. So these are amazing. Anyways, now I don't have any more physical favorites, so I will get into the other stuff. So for music, I've been listening to Bad Religion a lot lately. I love Greg Graffin's voice. It's amazing. I love that he's not your typical, like, punk rocker, you know, but he's still, like, total punk rock, you know, and he's great, and he's awesome. But Bad Religion is, like, one of those bands, they're still around, and they just came, but I missed it. They came with The Offspring and Vandals, and I think Pennywise, I'm not sure, but it was so amazing. I wish that I went. That was an amazing lineup, and I missed it, and my heart hurts really bad. The next music favorite is Anti-Flag, and I don't know why. I've listened to all three of these bands before, you know, my whole life, but it's not like I newly discovered them, but all of a sudden it's just like a newfound, like, restored love for them, and Anti-Flag is just amazing. I like every single album that they have. I've seen them live at Warped Tour a couple years ago, and they were so good. I was so happy that I got to see them, and they're great. I love them. Then the last one is a Celtic punk band called Dropkick Murphys, and any just Irish Celtic punk band of any kind makes bagpipes sound awesome, so they're fucking awesome, and they're great. They're great. Everybody should listen to them and see if you like them. It's not everybody's cup of tea. My sister really hates it, but my mom and I just sit there and blast it in the car all the time, and it's just lovely. We sing to each other because we love it, and it's nice. It's great. So my last favorite is a TV show, and it is Hemlock Grove. I don't know how to freaking explain it, but it's like fantasy, but it's just really interesting. It's kind of like a mystery type of deal. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's a Netflix original, so if you have Netflix, you should go watch it. It's really good, but there is a lot of nudity and a lot of gore. So if you're sensitive to either of those, I wouldn't watch it. But yeah, it is really good, and Peter is so hot. He's beautiful. Anyways, so those are all my favorites, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys subscribe or thumbs up or leave me more requests for videos down below, and I will try to get to those. So, yeah. Bye!